My name is Amri Ismail Zaki, for someone who is seeing me for their first time. And I love the excitement. I want to thank you so much. Just from Madam Shamira. Right. We have a few minutes to finish our training. We're already out of time. And today we are going to look at how your daily routine reflects your what? Reflects your what? Mindset. And actually unlocking success through consistent habits. If I happen to ask, if they talk about a mindset, what comes up in your minds? What's the mindset before you proceed? What's the mindset? Yes? By show of hands, what's the mindset? Hello? Oh, what am I excited? The excitement phase. Yes, Madam Claire, what's the mindset? And the Yes, Rachel. What do you understand by the term mindset? Yes, Madam Linda. Wonderful. Here we are seeing those who are academic giants, isn't it? Yes, Madam, Mr. Cyprian. Yes, Sophie. Yes, Madam Ruth. Which team is not yet represented? The what? Yes? From which team? What? Wonderful. Okay, answers about our isn't it? All right, so we shall not, I hope you have got some explanations about your mindset. Hassan, what's wrong? Help me check if this thing, it's someone click for me next, or you unplug and also plug it again. No, kati collaborate. Wala kantu akabela wana. Nonya, wazi wakadende mu laptop enchamu. Linda ko, you look at me. Katika kozi. Hey, you come back. Yeah? Battery? Ebadish. It's low. Low, eh? It's okay. So, thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Yeah? Introduction. Your mindset shapes your daily action. The way how you think also about your life or about everything that you are doing. But it's mindset. You can also define it using the term attitude. Are we together? That what you are thinking, it's also corresponding with your mindset. Engage about your life or about something, your mindset, what the attitude you have for something. And also, when it comes to attitude, it can either be positive or negative. Positive or what? Negative. I know all of us, we have big dreams. Maybe you have a dream car you want to drive. You have a dream house you want to stay in. you have a dream vacation you want to also go to. Maybe you have a dream spouse, or maybe you have a dream what? Dream what? Anti wengamba ka spouse byonna mbambi gasse. Okay? Basi gasse? Mbambi gasse. Yes, depends to the school you went to. Isn't it? Ka spouse kategezati. Your partner, right? Katona pakanya msimanya. Yes, me I passed at all levels of my education. Yeah? So your dream spouse, your dream car, your dream vacation, your dream what? Dream maybe dream account balance that you have. You are going to account balance, you that account balance, you are going to maybe that dream you dream about. Let's get that. So, buli muntu alina dream. And probably, if you are going to construct a building like this one, there are some things you are going to first work on, the foundation. And you cannot change furniture in a house that still has all the furniture inside, isn't it? Tosobola take a furniture mpya mu nyumba ng'erimu furniture muki omukadde. Sometimes enosuka nojamu furniture omukadde olekotekamu omupya. So sometimes, even you to achieve some things, you first need to work on your mindset. Work on your what? Mindset. And probably your mindset is going to shape your daily action. The way how you are also inviting, the time you are waking up, the time you are always living at office, the way how you are also maybe reacting to your prospects, the way how you attend the trainings, the way how you do everything in your day is going to be shaped by your mindset, what you think about yourself. Other part is that habits and also reflection beliefs, positive or negative, the mindset is going to habit, it reflects the beliefs, either positive or what? Negative. Probably, always you are thinking about negative sides. If it's business, you think about, what if I make a loss? What if I don't make it? There is a lady one day, I presented to her, then she asked me, but what if I put in my money and this business fails? Do you pay me back that money? I told her it's about mindset. How about you think about, what if you make a lot of profits? What are you going to use that money for? What was exam nacho? And she was like, I asked her a question which was also funny. What if business during the day, ojifunamu, gogena kumpachi, because we are asking me to pay back the money. Are you together? And she was like, ngena kusabira katonda kuwe mikisa. Are you together? Nemugama, you're telling me to pay you the money, but you are telling me to pray for me. Are you together? So ladies and gentlemen, so your habits, they are going to reflect the belief you have towards the business, towards the prospect, towards the customers, towards the company, towards the products. Are you together? That mindset, you are very positive. Again, even you are going to have a positive belief towards everything. And also, your mindset is going to also affect your daily routine to show what you prioritize. Because you have a lot of tasks in a day. One day to make a priority about what is the most important thing to do right now. For example, when you have just trained a business, one thing you first need to work on, you need to first master the skills. Master the what? That is the most priority you need at that point, isn't it? Then next one, maybe how to handle your customers, your clients. With better skills, even amongst the skills, you have to choose out the most priority. Or I meant, yes, there are many skills. What are the skills someone needs for network marketing? Skills, the first one? That's the first one? Prospecting. The next one? Inviting. The next one? Presenting. The next one? Closing. The next one? Follow up. What's the next? Yes? Kit launching, isn't it? So akati mwazo skills zetogedeko. And there are even other skills that are the most priority for someone when you are just starting. All together. Even someone who has been in the business for so long, there are other skills that you must prioritize as you are building your business, isn't it? And maybe, for example, when I am new, I'm going to make sure that maybe at this point of time, I need to put my priority on the part of inviting. Part of what? Inviting, so that I can master this. So even your mindset is going to affect your daily routine on what you are going to show your priorities to. Are you together? That activity as I'm building my business. It's also going to affect your success. Isn't random, it is planned. It is what? Planned. I normally tell people that success is not something you just enter into. Success is something you create. Something you do what? You create. You have to sit down and plan for your success. No mania, these are the strategies I need to do. These are the plans I have to put in. These are the action plans I need to do. Because after setting your goals down, you need an action plan. You need what? Action plan. Who amongst us has a goal card? You even have an action plan behind that goal. Let me see by show of hands. You have a goal card, you have an action plan. Yes, my sister over here, Sharon. Sharon, just read for us your goal card. You even share with us the action plan behind that goal. It is going to give you that, it will show you that someone to achieve some things, you must plan for them. Yes, Sharon, you can share with us.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Yorkata. Good morning. My name is Sharon. My goal card actually I set for this month. And I have a goal of moving 180 products. Meaning every week I have to move 45 products. Then sponsoring 3 persons sponsoring. Then my action plan is talking to 72 people on a daily basis. So on my diary, I indicate and make sure when you look at my diary, it always looks like this. So I make sure that I indicate all these people and I shoot. I reach 72 people. I set goals that challenges me. I still sometimes I do well. So I make sure that at least if I don't reach them, I send someone very serious. Or maybe for those about product and business, then I present and make sure that if I don't invite 2 people here, at least I go and I meet 2 people, person one-on-ones. Then it takes for products, I make sure that I use 4 hours, I calculate it. Then for presenting to people, I use 1 hour. Totally, my active hours should be 5 hours on a daily basis. Then on a daily basis, I make sure that at least a month, I read 2 books about everything. Then also 10 trainings and presentation. And I make sure I watch YouTube videos on a daily basis every morning. Thank you.
Wonderful. Are we learning something? Yes. Are we learning something? Yes. Who else has a goal card? Maybe you have annual goals. She was reading for us the monthly. You have annual goals, even have an action plan. You plan for those goals. Yes, Mr. Jonathan.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Those are my goals. My finance goals. Never cash, 1 million from my cash goal. I achieved 10 million for internet sales and also hit with Instagram. Then career goals. Hit 1,000 people from my valley. Our business in Zambia and Gambia. Then family. Support my family financially, visit my family every 2 months. Personal growth. time for friends. That was my time. My goal this year was to get some. That's a very good goal. Social life.
So you
This
get.
year we have an outside trip together with the team. Travel to, it was Dubai, Mombasa. Then we had a next one trip. So those are my goals. I made action plan. I wake up at 4:30. Between 4:30 and 6:30, I pray and meditate. I read my book. I do personal growth. I also prospect. I leave home at 6:30. Between 6:30 and 7:30, I reach office. I read my book. I call the airlines. I also start operating business. Then between 7:30 and 9 plus midday, I'm doing offline. Then I have per hour from 5 to 6. Then from 6 onwards, I do online trade. I do online business. That's my.
Wonderful, wonderful. Are we learning something? Are we learning something? As we are sharing, someone whispered to me about the relationship goal. That you said you are planning to get someone. Any other last person? Share with us your goals and also action plan. What you need to do. Any other? Yes, Mr. Burhan. I like your goals are very, very important. They need to appear in the camera. You come. Let us clap for him. There are some people who are learning from online, yeah? So they need to also get these goals clear. You read for us very well. From the beginning.
Good morning once again. Good morning. So every single year I set goals. When the end beginning, all of us are ever excited to go on a situation. So to me, on 15th Feb, I set the goal of achieving my iPhone. Another iPhone, not just the first iPhone, but that is my third iPhone. And I bought it 14 Pro Max. Black in color, very good iPhone, doesn't freeze. July, I set the goal of completing my mom's house. And this weekend, I'm going to buy it. I'm going to complete it very soon. I'm going to promote at seat in pictures. 15th November, I want to buy a very big plot of land in Kampala. And I want to buy it because the money is not a problem. Just have to work hard so that I can achieve this goal. And also, 15th December, that's when I set the goal of what? I set the goal of also starting my own house. And I'm going to start it very soon because I go to buy. I'm looking for those people who work in that house. You get a point. And now the action plan. 1, waking up very early in the morning, every single day. When I wake up, I have to read at least one book. I was not good at reading, but now later I force myself to read. You get a point. And also listening to some motivation videos every single day. When I'm going home, I make sure that in my car, becoming rich, you get a point. So that one is already like I'm doing it. And also prospecting personally, some people, especially for our level marketing, you think you have already reached. That's why you think you have everything. You don't prospect, you don't invite, my idea, our business, you don't stop. Me, I make money, but I prospect every single day. You get a point? Every single day, I in my members, I have to make sure that at least I've added 30 people per day. On my level, you're not you, but what about who doesn't have a team? You get a point? Yeah, I prospect 30 people every single day, and also inviting every single day I have guests. That's what I mean. Every single day I met someone new. If I met you for 1 month, you get a point? Because on my street, I have to make sure that at least I'm moving on that very terrible speed. And also supporting my downlines to make money. Yes, that's what I'm achieving because all the people I'm working with, they're making money. And also they're achieving. Some of them are going to. We are dreaming of also driving this year, meaning they are making what? They are making money, get a point. And another action plan, I want also to make sure that every single person is selling a product. You know, those previous companies, the Royal Cola, we have to say whether we want or we don't want. You get a point. So every single day that is a goal, and also we are working upon it every single day. Yeah, making your action plan, so that is personal.
Wonderful, wonderful. Have we learned something? Have we learned something? It was explaining that success isn't random. Maybe took over tools. It is something planned. Something what? And another part is that small choices create big results over time. Because everything that you are going to do, the life you are going to live right now, is going to be of a choice of the things you decided to do right now. That sometimes the life you are living right now, those are choices you made 5 years back. Are you together? The next 5 years, the life you are going to live, it is going to be upon the choices you are making right now. Right now, you should also make a decision to make the small choices that can create those bigger results over time. And for someone who has a big team, it doesn't come just random. It was because they made choices of maybe talking to one person at least every day. Those small choices they make, the little presentations they are doing, they create those bigger results over time. Another thing is that your routine equals to your self-discipline mirror. That if you want to know the life you are living right now, if you want to know the results that you have right now, look into your routine. How do you spend your day? Are you kind of a person who is always wasting time on time-wasting things? Because as you get to your phone like this, on TikTok, other people, as they are making business there are those who are just even wasting time. Videos. When you go to WhatsApp, others, they are making money using internet on WhatsApp. There are even those who are there just to watch other people's statuses and also be in WhatsApp groups to chat. So it's because of the choice. Because of the what? Just as a whole, isn't it? If you decide that today, I'm going to use these things also for business. As Mr. Brown has told you, he was always prospecting. Yesterday, he was with me when I wanted to give him some of the tips on how I do my prospecting. And I was presenting to him how I was using TikTok. And over like 300 people, they were commenting that they wanted to work with us. Over 300. And it was like, hey man, I need also to start using internet very well. He was like, I'm going to become serious because I have a very nice phone, but I'm not using it for business. But if you decide and you pluck off the wire, you're going to see your results also become big because you have decided to take it serious. Routine is over the vokera. Now determining a chinene kubulambo living. If you realize Abantu abakeera, they normally have 8 days a week. How many? How many? 8 days a week. Abantu abakeera. Abantu abakeera, they have 13 months a year. How many? 13. I understand what I'm saying. Someone is looking at me as if I'm talking, maybe I'm making wrong calculations. And it's the truth. Let me show you how. A normal person sleeps for how many hours? How many? 8 hours. You are competing with the dead. Abantu abali serious with their life, they rest for 4 hours. But not about to them. If you realize, Katuaba webaka for 8 hours. Webaka sawa meka. Eh? Sawem. Awofu senga nkoko bange ebisolo. Sibechi? Then those who can make up. Minabili. Vasawe muwe wase ba 12 z'okumakya. Boyo ba abnormal. Okimanyi ozukukokoye. That's the truth. Boyo ba Kenya ozukukokoye, isn't it? You wake up gumbiri gonna gukuluma tewewulira bulungi nga you're very tired as if obadde onabyokola, isn't it? Naye probably I was reading about these rich people, their documentaries. I realized that most of them, they wake up at around 4. They're always awake. And probably today when I was coming in the morning, I happened to drive with someone who was telling me, because I was driving at around 5:30 when I was coming. I was coming. So we passed by some markets when they were so busy. Abantu buno budi babera bazukusedda bali mu kibuga ne mugamba mu kibuga kyebaka. If you have ever been in a city oba right now nozuka kusawa 8, you go to Owino gena sanga abantu bangi bali mu kutikula bintu, isn't it? You go to Nakasero market osanga abantu bangi bali mu kutikula bintu. People don't sleep, especially emali gye batikulebera y'abagaga. Right, all right. Right, ne mugamba omuntu akeera azuka sawa 10. Sawa 10 omuntu alina omubozukusa. Unless you have normal, you can sleep up to 12, up to 1, up to maybe 7. That's when you are too late. You don't always obey traffic jam, always otuka late, always you find that you don't even finish your tasks of the day. Offices is really serious. What time do they start operating? What time do they open? They open at what? Okay, let me ask you, for example, like a bank. What time do they open? At 8, right? We're expecting that by 8, serious offices ziba ziguddewo n'abakozi baba bayingidde, right? Kati omuntu yazukuse ku ssaawa 10 aba alina hours meka okutuuka ku ssaawa 2. How many hours they have from 8? From 4 up to 8. How many hours do you have there? How many? 4 hours, right? Let me assume for you wake up at 4. No tandikira okola, because if you're network, you have a lot of tasks. You have internet, you have social media, you can start prospecting. They even say people who are always online clients, they're asking for products. Maybe you're going to listen to audios, you're going to read a book. About time said that your text tasks, isn't it? About time said no call as others are waiting to start at 8. It again is going to that you start working before others wake up. Right, all right. You find that 4, let me assume, you only do it for 6 days a week, then maybe on Sunday you don't wake up so early. If you calculate 4 times 6, how many hours do you get? How many? 24. How many hours make a day? 24. It means that a person who wakes up early, they have more 24 hours of work than those who are waking up late. What does it mean? For them, they have 7 days, 8 days a week. When for you have how many? 7. Omwezi gubeeramu weeks meka? Wiki meka? Nya. Mu buli wiki toyongeddemu olunaku lutya? Lumu. 4 times 4. How many do you get? 16. Ile gezo omwezi twatulengedemu inaku endala meka 16, right? You have probably it is 4 times also every day. There are like 4 days you have added in a month, right? Then 4 times 12. You get how many? 48, yeah? 4 times 12. Chidegeza that in a full year you have added yourself 48 days of the year. How many days make a month? How many? 30 by 31. 48, when you subtract on the 31, obo ino mwezi mulamba, right? Idageza gobo ine myezi 13 ejokola nga balaba ina 12 if you are waking up early. Are you together? That you have a lot of time for working as others are waking up late. When I had just joined the business, there is a book that I was reading, and it said that the successful people made it when others are lying horizontal. When others are lying what? Recently on probably on Tuesday, those who are on the group of $2,500 US weekly, yeah, CEO posted when he's already at office. Who is on that group? What was the time CEO is posting on Animal office? What was at what time? 7 minutes past what? 3 a.m. My CEO already at Kubodo house in office. Some in that is a chiro. Katwalo distributor. Agamba bantebalabika. Agamba babinganye waka. Altogether, they come at, maybe they even come like guest speakers. They come at during the presentation. Are you getting me? Yes. Probably everyone starts like a mediocre. Everyone starts like a what? But the problem is you being in a mediocre phase for a bigger period of time. Nobody phase you have a mediocre. Yes, there were times when I was coming late, I was waking up late, and probably I just plucked off the wire. I decided to become serious with business. Again, the immediate results. I remember even the times when, because sometimes what is holding us back, it is because of the comfort zone. You are still staying with your parents. You are sure, even if you have not worked, there is food at home. You are sure, even if you don't have money, you will survive, isn't it? That's the comfort what? Zone. At the moment when my mom gave me options, Nangamba, you either quit that business or you leave our home. You leave what? Our home. Awe nategerera nti kati obudde buze kuki kubunaabo. There is someone who called me yesterday. Nangamba, my mama has abused me. Nangamba, mama ngena kola ebi business siko maona wane waka. Ne mugamba kati ya chabira ne mama we. Ne mo nta chabira nani? Na mama ne mugamba kiteza kugenda malero vewe waka. Isn't it? It you are growing up. Probably when my mom set me away, I knew I had to look for somewhere to stay because I was not willing to quit the business. I knew what I wanted. I happened to have a friend of mine whom we were working with here at office. Now that friend of mine used to come part-time. I asked him where the challenge was. I come from very far, so for some days I have to look for money for transport. That's why if I work on Monday, I don't work on Tuesday. If I work on Wednesday, I don't work on Thursday because of transport issues. So I asked him if it is open for him to get somewhere we can rent together so that we can reach office earlier. Nakirizganya nange. Then we had to get a place nearby the training center. It was around Makerere, Chikumi, where we were renting. So we happened to look for some money, and we got money for 2 months, and the landlord was asking for 3 months. You know, if you are a networker, you know how to close, right? So I had to close the landlord. I told her, I will request you I receive this money for 2 months, so that at least you give us only 2 weeks. How many? 2 weeks we shall have cleared your balance. The landlord accepted, we gave her the money. Now this guy, whenever we used to meet, yalinga nyumiza na mbulira ye jabera kati abanyumye mboza yogera nyo ku boys quarters Yes, for us, we are staying in a single self-confused house, and the other one is talking about a boys' quarter. And for me, I thought someone who is staying in a boys' quarter, they have a lot of even things in their boys' quarter. Maybe to be our kabichi. Now I expected him maybe to come with a bed, to come with maybe also a mattress, everything. Now me, when I was living at home, I left home with one mattress of 1 inch. You know that mattress? Abali babadeko boarding, babu manyi. Alabana bajaneka mattress aka 1 inch. So me, I left home with a mattress of 1 inch. Even I remember very well, because I got a chance at home. I lost someone because they had not allowed me to pick something from home. So I named Babazanga bagenze mukuzika. After the burial, me, I ran from the burial place. I went back at home. I picked some stuff so that I can go and start my life. I left home with one basin, 1 cup, and 1 plate, plus a jerry can, and also 2 bed sheets, plus that 1 mattress of 1 inch. Now this guy, I was expecting to come with a bed, mattress, probably maybe even a sofa chair. The guy came with just a bag. I asked him, kati molo keliwa tugende tutikule nanga manange wenda manyo inebichi ebintu. That's how we started our life in that casting whatever. So probably we had 1 plate, 1 cup, 1 basin, and 1 jerry can. So we could, whenever we could go back at home, we buy each commando. One uses the plate omlalanga inaka yonkawo buyonsa ka commando until you finish your day. We started because we even went an extra mile. I looked around nenga makati wa neighbor bagenda gambe nyumba bajingide baringize munda balabe ebintu ebirimu amina muka 1 mattress and 1 whatever. So what I did, I caught one of the bed sheets emunenjiyuzamu. So najiuzamu emunenjiteka mu dinisa enda nenjiteka wali mulyango. So that neighbors cannot see inside. Bamanye nyumba bajitute mulimu abantu, they cannot see what is inside. And probably we were just still bargaining on how we are going to get this rent of other 1 month. We got to Asubiza landlord. That evening we first slept inside. We had someone knocking at the door. Then we said, hey, landlord, guy 2 weeks. Probably on opening the door, I need my money. Are we together? So probably sometimes what is holding us back is a comfort zone. Comfort what? Zone. I don't have prospects. Either I have or I don't have, I will get food at home. Isn't it? Either I work or I don't work, someone else is paying rent. Then Mama Sinyalas is saying, I'm going to give you only 2 days. If you have not paid, I'm going to switch off the house. And probably within the first 2 days, his statements came into reality. Naga Jacob. Kati yo comfort zone yini yatuletera okola, whereby I could wake up very early in the morning so that I can reach office very early so that I can charge my phone. And I could leave office very late so that I can go back at home when I have charged my phone. Are we together? Now this guy I was renting with, probably this guy, his routine is the one that was holding him back. I could wake up very early to come to office. The guy could sleep up to maybe probably like 8 or maybe 9. He could come very late as if he was staying in a mansion. Are you together? The guy could not even invite. Probably within the first, because I gave him a target, let us work hard. So that in our first 3 months, how many? 3 months. To Verenga, we have left this kind of lifestyle. He kept on staying in the same scenario, not waking up early, going back at home very early, also not inviting. He doesn't have prospects. Probably I kept on leaving home very early, and there's a group I asked to join their mentorship session, and their upline told me, if you are going to mentor with us, you must be here by 6:30. By what time? 6:30. I said, yes, I can. And I could reach at 6:30 when even members of that group, when they're already at office. They're already attending the sessions. Sometimes it could rain. That's why I got a statement. The leader of that group told us that Katonda si musiru, si muki? Tosobola musaba kuwa motoka ya milioni 4. Naye ng'olemeredde ogula umbrella y'Enkumi 5 enkuba etonya. Are you getting me? That your routine naye genda kuyambako to adjust your things. Era probably in 5 months, me I had shifted from that house. I started renting in a self-contained one single room. And from that self-contained one single room, that's when later, in 9 months, I shifted to a nice apartment unit. And that's when, after 1 year, I bought my first car. It was because of a routine. Because of a what? Because of a what? A routine. Sometimes you need to leave your comfort zone. Sometimes you need to face the world as early as possible. Sometimes you need to face your fears. Face your what? Sometimes you have fear of paying rent, fear of bills to pay, fear of challenges, fear of people, what are they going to talk about me? Neba nanda babatya, tazimba nyumba, tagula motoka, teyevuga na bananda babatya. All together, that when Adam bananda babatya, it doesn't bring results on your table. Right or right? Right or right? Your morning routine speaks volumes. Your morning routine, what time do you wake up? Do you wake up with purpose or you always procrastinate? Wali abamu ngozuka nga komando. Just that kabiri ngozuka kwambala kuduka ku mulimu. Some people they wake up and first do even some personal growth and development. Because bagamba bugaga machi magezi. What books do you read? The audios you listen to. Sometimes I wake up at 4. I even play some audios. I listen to personal growth and development. There are some books I have to first read so that you can start your day with energy, with also purpose. Otandika olunaku ng'olina mission. You have things that you want to accomplish. But also, your first hours, they set the tone for the day. The time you wake up also determines the time you are going to finish. That you don't even leave office because you are tired, but you leave office because you are done with what you had to do. Sometimes, zino hours zotandise nazo olunaku, how you start your day. Botandika olunaku, maybe you are feeling nervous, tewewulira bulungi, oli muladde, oli stressed. Sometimes, the whole of your day, if you realize, ebejjuddemu always stress. Isn't it? Naye omutatandise olunaku with vibe, with energy, with excitement. There's a way how you also finish your day with energy and excitement. Also, activities like journaling and also affirmations, they show focus. Affirmations are maybe the things that you tell yourself. Probably like how you see we start our day with a lot of energy. Those affirmations you are saying that I know with Okata Wellness Solution, I'm going to achieve my goals and dreams. I believe in Okata. I believe in the product. I am successful. I am energetic. I am a millionaire. The things you always tell yourself, nawe bimataringa on the life that you are going to also live. So you need to also adjust the way how you are seeing yourself. Exercise reflex, self-respect, and also energy drive. Other things, planning ahead shows mental what? Clarity. Botula wants no planning ahead. The time that you are going to do some other stuff, the times you are going to do some other activities, and even other things that you are going to do. A sluggish morning often reveals a reactive mindset, whereby you work very sluggishly, you don't do any exercise, you don't read anything, you don't work on your personal growth and development. Mindset, you always educate negativity. Where others are seeing opportunities, for you are seeing always challenges. Right or right? And also the time management. Can you say time management? For you to manage your routine, you need to become a good time manager. Because as time is running very fast, even responsibilities are increasing every now and then. And probably, how are you going to spend time shows what you value. If If you're kind of person who is always wasting time, you always maybe at the canteen, you always in restaurants, you always maybe you don't have a timetable for your day. Wesanga onagame pelekera keno nemugenda, onagame tukole kino nemukola, because you don't have a timetable you are following. That's how you manage your time. It shows what you show value, and also focused blocks of work reveals discipline. Reveals what? How disciplined are you? Because your goals and dreams, they need someone who has adjusted. I'll tell you a story of a horse and also a rat. One day, emese yasanga endogoyi. Endogoyi mujimanyi? Emese we yasanga endogoyi negitunulira. Negamba, oh my God, ngalabe ekintu kinene nnyo. Negibuuza, bwe nawe olinayo ekintu ekisobola okwenganga mu bulamu buno obw'ensi nekikutiisa. So the ndogoyi was like, come on, look at this rat. You mean nange empologoma wensanga edeka? So emese nemubuuza nti kyogamba nawe empologoma ekuyisa bubi kusanga wano. Nemugamba of course, semese neleta idea. Neleta ki? Idea. Nemugamba, yagamba endogoyi, I want us to become friends. You become what? Friends. Nemugamba, so that in case I have a problem, you can protect me. But even you, when you have a what? I can protect you. Endogoyi negamba, it's okay. They became friends. And mese yaberanga nnyo kusaidia endogoyi at their home, what and what, ebeera nnyo mu kikomera kyayo, mu kikomera where the endogoyi was staying. So now, one day endogoyi negigamba, the horse told the rat, but probably we have been friends for so long, and you are staying at my home. How about you also take me at your home? I also see where you do what? You stay. And probably they agreed. Endogoyi emese etwale endogoyi jekola ki? Jebeera. Now kati endogoyi negenda waggulu ku mese ne batambula, so the horse or the donkey had to move. Ne batuuka where the rat was staying. Akamese ne kavaako ku mugongo kw'endogoyi ne kayingira mu nyumba yaako. You know the house of a rat, right? Ne kayingira munda. So after some minutes ne kakomawo wabweru. Endogoyi ne kagamba, ne mbalamu amagezi. Nze bulijjo ojja ewange n'oyingira mu ki? Mu nyumba. Ne mubuuza kati omulyango oguyingira ennyumba yo gwe guliwa? Akamese ne kamugamba, woolabye mpita? Naawe oba okole ki? Oba oyita. Endogoyi ne kagamba, okay, ojjukira conditions owampa nga tutandika our relationship. You told me, in case I get a what? You can save me, right? Nekabuza, what if you get a problem from there inside? How can I come there to save you? Nekawa two options. How many? Nekagamba, either ogenda kyusa omulyango gw'ennyumba yo, okola omulyango nange mwe nsobola okola ki? Okuyita. Oba si ki? Our relationship stops from here. What do you think happened? What do you think happened? It ended there. Sometimes your goals and dreams, they are telling you to change the entrance so that you can be able to meet them. Sometimes what you are going through, your routine, you can never meet your goals and dreams. Know how you are doing your things, the time you wake up, the time you are leaving work, the way how you are doing the activities. You are like the other rat. Ng'omulyango w'eguli, weeyagala ebiroto biyingire, weeyagala okuvuga emmotoka yo, weeyagala okuba nti you can also travel the world for different destinations. You want also to have a big bank account balance. You are sure the donkey cannot pass there. Now your goals and dreams, you are far away from them. That leader told us a statement. Not that the times you wake up late, the days you don't show up, the times you don't do activities, You are pushing your goals and dreams 6 months over 1 year ahead. 1 year what? Oli mukongezayo ebiroto byo 6 months over 1 year ahead. But if you're hungry for success, you're hungry for results, even you have to first adjust. First change the way how you are doing your activities. First change the way how you are doing your other stuff. The time you wake up, the activities you are doing, how you are doing your programs, how you are planning your day, everything must change. Everything must what? Otherwise, if you don't change, nothing is going to change. On continuation, multitasking shows lack of control or clarity. You find yourself, you have a lot of tasks you are handling. You're handling this one, you're handling that one, you're handling the other one, and you're not responding to anything. You don't have control. You have not planned for your day. You are not planning for your time. You don't have a routine. Other thing is that taking breaks signals respect for mental health. Yes, sometimes you may have some breaks, but probably also you have to keep on pushing. Maybe you have to take some rest. Maybe you have worked a full week, Monday to Saturday, non-stop. You may also make a rest on Sunday for some hours. Then you proceed from there. You plan for another week. Altogether, maybe you work from maybe 4 up to maybe midday. You get some break for something like 30 minutes, 1 hour. Then you proceed from there up the end of the day, up to midnight. Saying no shows strong mindset to boundaries. Saying what? They are always saying yes, 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 yes. Sometimes there are some things where you need to say a no. Where you need to say what? A no. Wekanganga ewakabuli omama nyi. Obato ina muntu akoleka waneeno kubira ku gundi oyo talina tabetera bera busy. Ajasoka okusigalirawo. Obo ina go yagalo tuma someone asking them, "Where are you today?" Aunt apply ni mama wange yangame pelekereko muganda ku somero atalina muzaayo. Come on. Meaning you don't have no. Because to alaga abantu nti gwe to respecting abyokola, they will also never respect what you are doing. For you are always too available. Abayina pate, abagalo bawerekera ku mikolo bakubirago. Segera. Abayina abagalo kubasigalirako waka, enchangena kugenda maybe kutwala mwana ku immunization, naye abana basigale wakati eri asigala nabo. Apply ati mamanga dada atwala mwana kumubatiza, yangami asigale n'abana abato. Come on. Why always you? But you know, people have to learn also that even you are also responsible. You are what? Responsible. No, I have to work today. Are we together? You also have a no that have to show up. The days you don't also show up, count most towards your success. Towards your what? Towards your what? The days you don't show up, they also count most towards your success. Also, another step is cluttered time, also cluttered thoughts, also they determine habits show what you believe. Your habits, they show what you believe. Repetition builds your future. You keep on repeating the same daily routine, the same habits that are going to take you ahead. Productive habits reflect growth mindset. They have a growth mindset. They have a personal growth and development. They have productive habits. They are always on point. Bad habits often come from fear or from a comfort zone. That's when you are going to get the bad habits. They don't wake up early. They don't do activities. They don't maybe also they're leaving office very early. They are not showing up. Sometimes it's because they're in a comfort zone. Wali taina gena musabasa renti. They don't have school fees. They don't have anything that they are counting on. Are you together? Well, they don't have someone counting on them. That's what is going to cause those bad habits. Other thing is that intentional routines boost what? Confidence. And also procrastination signals doubt and fear. Are you always procrastinating things? I'll join tomorrow, I'll show up tomorrow, I'll do this thing tomorrow, I'll invite tomorrow. Those procrastination, okongeza nye ebintu. Olusi nayo holding back your results. Then start stops. Then you do something, tomorrow you don't do it. It's also holding you back. Healthy habits equals belief in long-term success. Another thing, as we are coming to the end, evening routines reflection. Do you review your day or crash aimlessly? Not to allow us in a way evaluating. What did I do? How many clients did I receive today? Now, Madame Sharon was showing us her diary. Her target was to talk to how many people a day? How many? 72. If you have not hit your target, you need also reflect your day. There are days when I used to, I remember when I just joined network marketing in my first year. Naninga njagala nyama papali. And yes, as in purple. So, naninga galanyo. So what I used to tell myself, if I don't hit my target in a day, I'm not going to eat it. And I remember there is a year when I ate 365 people. I'm a papa because I was eating them every day. And I could eat them very well and alone. If I have someone who wants to eat with me, maybe you are two of you, I buy for you yours, I make sure I get my gift, I get mine alone. And there is a year when I was also eating sugar canes. I could eat them on a daily basis when I hit my target. If I don't hit a target for the day, I tell myself, today we didn't work, we are not getting what we promised ourselves. And probably next day, I make sure I work hard so that I hit the target of yesterday and of the previous day. Now I gift myself 2 times. There are some years whereby I used to eat that chicken at one day. You know when you are broke, there are some things you promise yourself, right? Oita owesuubiza nogamba kakoko namala bakampa konna kamalawo. So when I made some money, I used to say never mala bakampa konna kamalawo. So when I used to make some money, now every weekend on Saturday, if I hit my target, I could go to one day, I get that full what? Chicken. And I shop over at the restaurant. I get me. And the days when I was not, some weeks which I could not hit the target, I was not eating it. I tell myself, today we never hit the target, we are not paying ourselves. And I could not eat it. I make sure that I reflect, I review. You review your day. Olabe, today have I hit my target? Have I worked? Are we together? If you have not hit the target, then you do something about it so that tomorrow you can have something also different. Another thing is night routines. Show your level of what? Self what? Awareness. Also planning tomorrow equals intentional living, whereby you are not living by mistake. You are living because you planned for that day. No planning at tomorrow, what am I going to do? So that at least you can have a productive day. And gratitude, journaling builds a positive what? Outlook. Scrolling endlessly equals escape over avoidance, whereby you also do things just because you're doing them and you don't respect your routine. Also, mindful sleep routine reflects emotional control. Now you sleep because you are done or you are going to take a rest. You feel that you have worked, isn't it? That told you that you have worked, you are tired because you have worked. Because obochegendereza omuntu atalina kyakoze mu lunaku lulamba n'omuntu alina kyakoze olunaku lulamba. All of us, when we go at home, we go back when we are tired. Right or right? Ekasitove waka n'ogenda ku mulimu n'abantu alina kyokoze era nawe oddayo okooye neyakoze naye addayo akola ki? Akooye. All together. So it's better you take a rest simply because you worked and you are maybe trying to rest. Your routine equals your what? Your results. Success lives close in a routine. Also, high achievers are consistent, not chaotic, not chaotic. High achievers, they're always consistent. You do something today, you keep on doing it. That's when you are going to also have consistent results. Consistent what? Results. Daily disciplines show long-term thinking. If you are disciplined, it's like until you are thinking big. You are disciplined. You can wake up very early every day. You're always doing the activities every day. That's kind of discipline. And you're not doing activities simply because someone is watching you, but you're doing activities simply because you have discipline. And also often hides fear or lack of goals. Track your habits to track your what? To track your what? Mindsets. Your future is built by today's routine. And also the final thought, which says that, let's read it together. 1, 2, 3, we go. The secret of your success is found in your daily what? Routine. Sit down, think about your daily routine. What time do you wake up? What time do you start training? What time are you receiving guests? What time are you maybe closing? What time are you doing power hour? What time are you supposed to leave? You write down your routine. A routine must have a time frame. No matter it may be, I'm going to be part of training from this time up to this time. I'm going to be receiving my clients from this time up this time. I'm going to be confirming guests for the next day from this time up this time. Day routine. Are you together? You plan your day. Otherwise, have we learned something? Oh, yes. Have we learned something? Oh, yes. Have we learned something? Oh, yes. Yes. Who are we? Who are we? Okata, Okata.